Hello, my name is Siddie, and today we'll be going through a 15-minute floor practice. So we won't be standing up at all. This will be a little bit more gentle, restorative, and a good wind down practice. So slip into something comfortable, grab yourself maybe a blanket or a towel to use as a little bolster, and I'll meet you on the mat when you're ready. Okay, so to get started, we'll come onto all fours. And you can have the toes like so, or the feet flat into the earth, whatever feels better for you. And we want to make sure that the hips and the knees are lined up and the shoulders and the wrists are lined up. We're going to take some cat-cow postures. So on an inhale, we're going to lift the tailbone, drop the belly, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then bring the head up. And then on the exhale, we're going to tuck the tail around the back, hug the belly button into the spine, and bring the chin to the chest, pressing through the feet and the hands. Inhale, lift the tail, drop the belly, and exhale, tuck the tail, arch the back. And so set your own rhythm here. We'll take a few more breaths like this. If there's any other movements that feel good to you, feel free to introduce those, maybe going side to side, kind of shaking the hips. This is all about getting into your body, right? If you don't move it, you lose it. So we want to move the body every day in a way that's joyful, so that we want to do it every day. If you approach yoga like a chore or something you have to get done, then it isn't any fun. And if it's not fun, then you probably won't keep doing it. So we want it to be fun and beneficial. So finding some joy and some playfulness here on your mat today. Awesome. And then we'll come into a neutral spine here. So we're going to do some spinal balancing. This will be the most challenging part of our practice today. So we're going to extend the right hand forward as if you're shaking someone's hand. And then we're going to extend the left leg back, like you're trying to push through the air behind you. Let the neck be neutral so the gaze is down at the mat. And we'll hold here for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, and we'll take a little child's pose. So bring the knees out wide, the toes together. Drop the butt towards the heels and walk the hands forward, letting the forehead come to rest on the mat. We'll take a few breaths here. Awesome. Next inhale, come back up onto all fours, and we'll do the other side, spinal balance. So the left hand comes out, ground down through the right hand, and then the right leg extends. Yeah. Keep the belly hugging in. Pull the arm and the leg apart for 3, 2, 1, and bring it in for a child's pose. Awesome. Inhale, come back up onto all fours. Bring the feet back apart. On an inhale, bring the right arm out to the side, big stretch, and then on an exhale, thread the needle so the back of the hand is going to come down onto the earth, and we'll bring the right arm through the left arm, bringing the shoulder down to the ground. So the left hand is planted. You can move it further up if that feels good, or if you're wanting more intensity, you can bring the left arm up for a nice shoulder stretch here. So you have a few options. Find what works for you today. One more breath in. Awesome. Exhale, unwind, unthreading the needle. Perfect. We'll do the same thing with the left hand. So left hand extends up, and then bottom of the hand comes through, palm is up and dropping down onto that left shoulder. Again, you can leave the arm here, move it further up, or bring it all the way up if that feels good. So you have some options. Find what works today. And breathe. The most important thing is to breathe. Beautiful. Press yourself up, unwind, and another child's pose. Awesome. And then we're going to walk the hands up, and you're going to find your way onto your seat. So maybe you can shift the hips over to one side, and then bring the legs out in front of you. So we're going to bring the feet flat onto the earth. Maybe a little bit out in front of you. And the arms will come underneath the legs, and just let your head drop down towards the knees. You can kind of give yourself a hug under your legs, or maybe just interlacing the fingers like so. Yeah, underneath the legs. And we just want a nice rounded back here. So this should just feel good, pressing through the feet. Let the head be heavy, rounding the back. Curling up with yourself. And then on an inhale, unfolding. And then we're going to come onto our backs. So scooch down onto the mat, bring it on down. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to extend the left leg out and bring the right leg in. And then we're going to wrap the hand around the knee and just kind of gently hug the knee into the belly. Gaze is up at the ceiling. Nice gentle breathing here, still in and out of the nose. Helps to filter the air and warm it slightly before it comes into the body. Awesome. And then release the leg, let the foot come flat, arms come down like wings, and then let the knee open out to the right side for a supine tree. So really gentle hip opener. Nice deep breathing here. Awesome. And on an inhale, bring the knee back to center. And then we're going to cross it over the left side. And you may need to shift the upper body a little bit. And you can use the left hand to press down on that knee if it feels good. And if it feels good for your neck, you can look over the right shoulder. Just a gentle supine twist here. Nice breathing. And on an inhale, bring it back to center. Bring the left leg in, give yourself a hug, curl it in, and then we'll do the other side. So the right leg will extend, the left leg stays into the belly. Feel the nice compression on the belly with the thighs. You breathe in and out. Massaging your inner organs. Awesome, and then bring the left foot down, and then let the left knee open up into supine tree pose. So the arms are out like wings, right leg is straight, and the left knee is opening to the left side. And just breathing here. Breathing into what is, letting the mind focus on the breath. Awesome. And then we're going to use the inhale to bring the leg back up and then cross it over to the right side. You can use the right hand to press the knee down, and if it feels good, let the gaze go over the left shoulder. Awesome. Bring it back to center. Hug both knees in. Big hug. And then release the legs. Grab your blanket or your towel and put it underneath your hips. If you don't have one, that's okay. You don't need to put anything there. You can just lift the legs. Do a gentle inversion. Nice waterfall pose. You can let the eyes close here. This is a really good posture if you spend a lot of time on your feet all day or sitting all day, just reversing the flow of energy from the legs. You can do this any time of day when you just need a reset. Really good to get the body ready to go to sleep in the evening. Might feel a little bit of core work happening here, keeping the legs upright. If you need or want to, you can bend the knees if that's easier for you. Listening to any sounds that might be filling the space around you, your own breath, your family members, roommates, traffic, what have you, and just noticing everything that is around you. Finding our balance amongst the chaos of modern life is part of the practice. Being unaffected by all of the noises going on around us, being able to still dial in and chill out with all sorts of things happening around us is a great skill. And if you practice, you will get better. Awesome. And then go ahead and bring the feet down to the earth. You can take that blanket out from underneath and just kind of rock from side to side. Maybe take some circles with the knees, massaging the low back. And then we'll rock and roll a few times, let's say 3 times, up to seated. Awesome. And maybe you want to bring that blanket underneath you, kind of lift the hips up a little bit. Finding a seated position that's comfortable. Take just a few deep breaths here, let your eyes close. On an inhale, bring the arms out wide, like you're embracing the world, embracing your day, embracing yourself. And then on an exhale, clap the hands. Rub the hands together. And then use the heels of the hands to pat the eyes and open the eyes, patting the face, wash the face, some energetic sweeps. All right, and that was it, our little mini restorative, rejuvenating sequence. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on the mat today. And until next time, be good to yourself and each other. Have a great day.